Stop it. Good morning. It's July 3rd, 2025. It is Thursday morning, and we're here, coffee with me, Malcolm. And here's my coffee. Dustin's here. Hey, Dustin, you've been getting up early every day. I'm proud of you. Do you have coffee, or you just stay up all night? I don't know. There's Ramesh, probably at work, going to get himself fired. It's National Eat Your Beans Day. Beans, musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. So they say. That's what I remember as a kid. Eat your beans day. They're good for you. Clean your plate. You gotta eat your beans. All kinds of beans. And unless you do baked beans, they're just covered in sugar and syrupy stuff. You don't want baked beans. Well, I mean, you could. I don't know. Just eat some beans. How about that? Ice Princess Mel says good morning. Ramesh says, hey, Mills, blah, 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 and all that good stuff. Make sure you hit the like button. I didn't sleep worth a flip last night. Man, I tossed and turned all night long. I had a horrible headache this morning. I don't know what happened. I could not sleep to save my life. And then Robert, who's always Johnny on the spot, 6 a.m., wasn't around. Didn't even wake me up. He must not have slept well either. I had to call for him like 3 times before he came around the corner, and he was all stretching. He must have been up because I was up. I don't know. He can't talk. He's down here on the floor. But, I don't know. What are you going to do? Everybody's got headaches, not sleeping. Gotta get sleep. I don't know why. I kept waking up, tossing and turning. I couldn't get comfortable. Like I said, I had a horrible headache this morning. I'm trying to drink coffee. We'll see what happens. Good morning, Liz. How are you today? I just want to touch about this story. YouTube came out with this thing for all the YouTube partners, saying that repetitive videos could get you banned from YouTube. And I think what they're focusing on is like the live streams. When they're not live streams and they just keep running on a loop over and over again, they're going to start kicking those guys, which is about damn time, because there's no reason for that to be that way. So, yeah. It's good that YouTube's cracking down on some of these people that don't even put out original content. That's what YouTube wants, more original content each and every day. This is kind of repetitive. It's called Coffee Malcolm, but we talk about different stuff each day. It's a platform, not repetitive. I think there's a difference. Where's Terry? We got Liz. Let's see here. We got Wesley here. You fell out at 9 p.m. until... Oh, you fell asleep? That's fine. Oh, I don't... my kids are grown. And if you got kids in school, I don't understand what they're doing today in schools. Evidently, if you go to detention in Maine, you get to go for a hike. Instead of locking you in a room, making you do your homework as a punishment, you get to go for a hike. They put you on a bus, they take you down to this park, and they go hiking. I just imagine a lot of kids going to be like, screw you, teacher, and throwing stuff or whatever, and making themselves get into detention so they get to go on a free field trip, go hiking. I don't think that's... I don't see how that's beneficial. I don't know how it's beneficial. Really, I don't. Hiking. Yeah. Uh-oh. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I do this every morning, Monday through Friday. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Shot Dragon. Appreciate you coming. Where are you from, Shot Dragon? We got people from all over the world. Ramesh is from India. Wesley's in Texas. I'm in Georgia. And Dustin's in Tennessee. Virginia. All right, cool. Cool. Well, thanks, man. And there's all kinds of other stuff on the channel. You can find all that stuff. If you explore the channel, you might discover some other cool things. But what are you going to do? Yeah, but the whole letting kids go on a hike. Am I wrong? Am I thinking about that wrong? I don't know. Maybe I'm coming across that wrong. Jahula? Oh my gosh, Ramesh. Forcing them to go on a hike. Well, I read the story, and evidently the kids are all about it. Let's go here. There's my video for that. Yeah, it shows them celebrating over here. They're like, "Oh yeah, we get to go for a hike. Woohoo!" I don't see how that's beneficial. Look at them. Yay, we're going places. Wow. I don't know. I don't know. Getting in fights, texting too much, skipping school. But in this high school in Maine, they get to go for a hike. Of course, they can stay in the detention room if they want. But ever since they offered the hiking detentions, the children overwhelmingly pick that. They get to choose to stay in the classroom, go on a hike, and they're like, heck yeah, let's go for a hike. So, it's called positive psychology. I don't know. If I did that, I just see kids taking advantage of that, honestly. They're going to like do stuff just to get out of the classroom. If they don't like geometry or history or science, or whatever, they're going to be like throwing spit wads or whatever kids do today to get in trouble and go to detention. And then they get to go for a field trip. Kids love going on field trips. Yeah, they need to be outside. I get that. But still, they got mobile phones, they got cell phones, they need to go outside. I don't know. Times are changing, Dustin. Ain't like back in my day. I never went in detention. I was a good little kid at school. Yep. Just skip school, stay home. It's lame. It's like, when's the last time you used algebra? Those things that I always wondered. I always wondered why. I guess you want to broaden your vernacular and by reading different books and learning about poetry and William Shakespeare and all this other stuff, so you don't sound like a bumbling idiot when you're talking to people in the real world. But I don't know. Some of these classes and things they teach is like I haven't used. I don't know. I bet if they could get, well, kids' ideas change. One minute they want to be a firefighter, the next minute they want to be a chef, whatever. So I guess getting them to pick a career early on and focus on those classes throughout high school would be difficult. Kids are so finicky, for the most part anyway. You lived in high school detention? Well, there you go. I never did. I kept quiet. I just didn't really say anything or do anything. I know. Imagine that. Me shutting up for a little while. But I did. I really didn't talk much. But I'm trying to read the comments down here. $500 later. What? But anyway, like I said, I was a good little kid when it came to school. You got detention one time. Now, when I was in elementary school, I used to, I got in fights in middle school and high school. But mainly because they started it. Somebody came up and just like started a fight with me, and I had to fight back or just get myself pummeled. So I did fight, but I never went in detention and never got expelled. I guess I could just argue the fact that guy was attacking me. I had to defend myself. That was my story, and it worked. So, loud attention. Oh, your car broke down. Oh, no. No. What happened to your car, Mel? That's not good. Yeah. Can I go to detention because you're playing on your cell phone? Yeah, there were no cell phones when I was in high school. So, and even after high school, it was those black phones with a little green screen on there. No texting, just phone calls, and they were crappy phone calls after 9 p.m. But yeah, just the beginning of cell phones. You ended up in detention for skipping school? Damn. Yeah, I got beat up sometimes, and sometimes I beat other people up. But I defended myself. I really wasn't out like picking fights. But yeah, I can't say that I kicked everybody's butt. That wouldn't be true, right? Right? I didn't study. I went there. I showed up. I got the piece of paper at the end. But yeah, the alternator, $500 for an alternator. Damn it, Mel. I could have done that for you for $20. You buy the alternator, $20 later, I could have had it in like a half an hour. Mm-hmm. And the alternator is like right there out front of the engine. Just a few bolts if you got the tools. I mean, Mel may not have the tools, so she's got to get somebody else to do it. Yeah, $500. Damn. What's the deal in Vegas? Power lines going down? I don't know. I didn't read that story. I kind of just skimmed through my normal websites, like National Day. It's Eat Your Bean Day. Eat your beans, and kids get to go hiking for getting in trouble. So yeah, I got a couple other little things we can talk about. But yeah, long story. Parts, gas, and labor. Sounds a little fishy there, Mel. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, even when it's power outages. You just keep that over there. Vegas stays in Vegas. Now that's your slogan. We don't want to hear your problems about water shortages and the power going out or heat waves. Vegas never tells. Um, Waffle House. Good old Waffle House. If you're not familiar with Waffle House, like Ramesh probably doesn't know what Waffle House is. It's a diner, a notorious diner that is normal. This place is normally nasty. Most people make fun of it because it's nasty. Fights break out, and also their craziness. But I like Waffle House. You can get to some that are pretty nice. They had a surcharge on eggs because everybody's freaking out about the price of eggs for so long. Well, they removed the surcharge. Eggs are back to their normal price again at Waffle House. What? The egg crisis is over? That was a campaign. That was part of a campaign pitch. I will lower the price of eggs. Uh-oh. Abnorm sent me an email. 18,000 emails in your... create a new email, Abnorm. They're free. Just get you another email, man. Start over. Hi, my name's Malcolm. It's July 3rd, Thursday. Are you eating your beans? Random. You gotta eat your beans. I love Waffle House. I'll go there all the time. Yeah. Is Waffle House chocolate? No. You could have chocolate on your waffles. Ramesh is missing out on so much in this world. uh, but they gave up. They got rid of the egg surcharge, which is like the main staple of every dish in that place. Unless you just got waffles. If you just did waffles, you didn't have to worry about eggs. But yeah. Oh gosh, why am I number 3 every day, everywhere? I don't know. I don't know, man. Better than being number 2. You don't want to be that. Just wanted money telling me I need more storage. Probably ghetto house. I did that WTF news in Waffle House where that fight broke out. Johnny B, what's going on, Johnny? Terry's not here. Where is Terry? Do we need to call Terry again? He overslept yesterday. Where is Terry? Let's call him up again. Jeez, Terry. Gotta wake up Terry. Did you see the video of him with the leprechauns that I made? He's got to be asleep. I don't know.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
He overslept again. 6 out of 10 day. A con artist got you on a dishwasher? Man. If I was in Australia, we'd meet up. We'd go chase this guy down. That's what we'd do, random. We'd go find this guy. Yeah, Johnny B's no longer MIA. Well, he stopped in for like 2 seconds and hasn't said anything since. But he is alive, so that's good. Today's an 8 out of 10 for Ramesh, but a 6 out of 10 for random. Going to be kind of a toss-up on how good today's going to be according to our forecast. I think it's going to be like a 6 or a 7 for me because I slept like garbage last night. I'm going to be so tired all day long. Oh, man. Damn it, random. Somebody... So, did you buy the dishwasher and then found out later it didn't work? Yeah, people are scamming people all the time. They have no shame. That's all they want to do is just scam people all the time now. Find somebody that's just honest is rare. You start freaking out. You're like, gosh, this is actually a good encounter. You know. You say it's a 7 for Mel, even after the $500 you had to spend on your car. I'm not leaving until I get my money back, damn it. That's good. Good for you, random. You should have videoed that. That would have gone viral. Take your crappy dishwasher back and give me my money back. Yeah, you could have put that on YouTube, been viral. Or maybe not viral, but you could have at least had some views. People like to see drama on the internet. Oh, so you had to get your deposit back. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. Read more of the stuff. Ramesh is like, you have a machine for that? I wash my dishes by hand. Which is nothing wrong with that. I mean, I do that I have a dishwasher, but it takes me forever to mess up a lot of dishes. Unless I cook for Robert and myself. Then I have pots and pans and things like that to run through the machine. Could have, yeah, flooded your kitchen or something like that. I don't know. Teach their own. It kind of sanitizes your dishes after you wash them to the dishwasher. Not just about cleaning them, but it gets it pretty damn hot. And, yeah, kind of sanitizes them as well. And you're having more fresh water go across. I don't know. I'm not trying to advocate for dishwashers. If you like them, you like them. You don't, you don't. It's fine. I got one. I like it. So, I'm lazy. Abnorm wants a dishwasher with a nice rear end. Oh no. You have the river, you're in the river washing your dishes in the river, Ramesh? You don't have a well? He has a water tank on top of a house. When we did a live stream, I saw one of those little water tank deals on top of his house. I'm sure that's where he's, you know, I don't know. But his little village is by a river. I looked it up on Google Maps. He kind of helped me navigate to where it was, and I got to see his little village. Couldn't pinpoint his house. But oddly enough, there's Google Street View right there in his tiny little village. Google drove their little cars all over this world. It's wild. You can just zoom in on all kinds of places. I'm kidding. Don't be joking around, Abnormal. You know you want a big booty dishwasher. That's what you want. Tank. It doesn't have water. It's just a showpiece. Oh my gosh. It's there for aesthetic purposes only. It's to add color to the house. It's blue. And it just looks pretty. I like the color blue, so I put it on top of my house so all my neighbors could see it. Yeah, how long does it take you to get to work in the morning, Ramesh? Picture of coffee behind chat makes it hard to see. Oh, this coffee picture here? Boop. Is that better? Don't give me actually private info about yourself. They can look up anybody. All I need is your name. If I get your name and phone number, I really lock in on you. But I knew where Dustin was. I Googled Dustin's neighborhood because I was trying to send him a picture of us from when we were deployed. And I couldn't remember his address, but I knew his phone number. So I was like, I'll just look it up. And yeah. How long does Ramesh have to do? Takes you an hour by bus and then walk 20 minutes. Damn. It takes spending money. I'm trying to read. That's better. All right, so I got rid of the little coffee thing at the bottom. I didn't realize that was a problem for you guys to read comments. You guys could have said something sooner. Just a click of a button. There it is. No, it's not. There it is. No, it's not. Jeez, your whole day spent. A whole day spent going, mostly commuting from to and from work. Man, I'm lucky. My work's like 5 minutes away from me. It's super easy to get to work for me. I have no excuse for ever being late to work. I'm so damn close. It's America Day tomorrow. 4th of July. I put a little video out there. Whatever happened to celebrating 4th of July on 4th of July? This little town I'm in shot fireworks last weekend. And some of their arguments is, well, we don't want to conflict with other fireworks shows, so we'll have our fireworks show this day, and then people can go to the other fireworks show that day. If I was the mayor with my sash and top hat, I would declare that 4th of July be celebrated on 4th of July. Oh my gosh. You get $100 a month salary. Jeez. Dustin, we got to go to India. We'd be living like sultans, like kings, man. You work 5 days a week. Spend $100 toilet paper. That's his whole salary. No, I'm not spending. If you've got to spend $100 on toilet paper a month, you might want to go see a doctor. That's a lot of TP. Whew. A whole lot of. You need to get a bidet. We could be lords. Yeah, I could get a sash and a top hat in India, and a monocle. My left eye's worse than my right eye, so I put my monocle in my left eye. What'd you say? You can buy a plate of food in India for $1. I don't know, man. I guess that's why Bearden went to the Philippines or something like that. He's living like a king out there. Jeez. Hey, Robert. You gonna come up here and say hi to everybody? His big old feet. Jeez. Hey, buddy. How's it going? How's it going? You guys want to see Robert? Robert. There he is. Hi, Robert. Oh, now he's going to get in my lap. What are you doing, Robert? My messy desk. I got all kinds of stuff going on here. Ah. Oh, get his little face up there. Hey, I'm Robert. Mm-hmm. Say something, Robert. He does not want me to lift his head. Get up here. Maybe like that. I just want to lay in your lap. Good gosh. He just wants to be up here. I love you, Robert. I love you. He's so jealous of Sweetie, too. I think he's finally getting off a little bit, but yeah. You good? You good? You getting down? Okay. Thank you for all your fur. He gets on the couch behind me. Arabian Nights. I've missed so much comments now. Yeah, we'd be millionaires in India, that's for sure. You'd be smoking every day, random, if you lived in India. Love Robert. Indian food is good. It can be quite spicy, though. Oh, chillum is a traditional pipe they smoke zaza in. Ah, okay. Caught another giant drone last night. Are you like shooting them down? Or are you like reaching for them and catching them? Are they crashing in your lawn? Tell me more. I want to know more about these drones you're catching. Caught another giant drone last night. Huh. It was hovering over your house. Did you shoot it? I mean, you could use a pellet gun, and that would be, I don't know, airsoft rifle, full automatic, start pelting it. Or just get a high-powered rifle, 30-06, and just blow it out of the sky. That's wild. Johnny would shoot it out of the sky. But I think there's like a threshold. People are talking about how much of your airspace above your yard or your property is considered yours. I think it was like a couple 100 feet. Something like that. Depends on where you live. There's actually something out there that'll say that, you have your property line where you live, and then so many feet above is considered yours as well. And that people, if anything flies into that, it's like invasion of privacy. So, I don't know. You'd have to get a depth finder and be like, all right, and he's too low. Pow, 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 pow. Oh. You're outside. Okay. Outside relieving himself. You saw him out during the pandemic almost every night. How many feet down? I don't know. I do know that they promote this business where it's free. You call up this number and they'll come to your house or your property and they'll mark where all the buried stuff is, like the water line from your street to your house. They'll leave little flags, and it's called before you dig. So if you want to plant something or do any kind of digging, they encourage you to have somebody out and survey where all these lines are. But they don't say how deep you can go. I'm sure that if there is a clause or something out there about that, I don't know how deep. I guess you can dig as deep as you want, really. Might strike oil in my backyard. Jeez, size of an SUV and 80 feet up. Yeah, I'll be throwing something at that. Have lasers on the corners of your house that'll track things like that. Just shine lasers right at it so whatever camera it has can't see anything. Just blind it with lasers. Or you get a big searchlight like you'd see at some club or a concert and just shine it up out there and blind everything in the sky. But you don't want to blind aircraft, like commercial aircraft. That, I don't know. There's a lot of things you got to take in consideration. If you're trying to zap drones out of your hovering over your house, there's a lot of factors to take into consideration there. Temperatures in the 70s all week. Nice. Because I know you guys were breaking 100 degrees. Now you're down to 70s. That's comfortable weather there. I'll let you know show up. All right. All right, let's see here. It's almost time to call it a day. And then tomorrow's 4th of July. Independence Day here in the United States if you're elsewhere. And I'll still do my show in the morning. May go a little bit longer tomorrow morning. I don't know. We'll see. 80s and 90s. I don't even know what it's supposed to be today. I'm going to be inside, so it's not going to matter to me. All right. Well, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, neighbor, enemy. It doesn't matter. Watch some other stuff. Have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.